What's up, YouTube? So I just got a brand new Bic lighter. My black one died on me, so I got this green one. I'll pop the bloody safety off, just like that. I don't need no stinking safety. No stinking safety. So I'm having kind of a rough couple of days, man. My Wyoming Normal bracelet snapped on me, and I wore that thing all the time. I never took it off, you know. And then the pickup on my guitar is busted, so I might have to replace it. The guitar still plays, but it's not as rich in tone. And then I got a call from work, and when I finally got back to them, they basically told me I was fired. So yeah, I got fired from Wendy's today. Why is that? You remember when I was talking about those emails those trolls were sending to Wendy's International trying to get me fired? Well, they kept at it and they finally succeeded. And I am not, I am not the least bit mad at my managers. No, I'm not mad at them at all, I try to explain to them that these were trolls fucking with me, and, you know what I'm saying? Because not even a day after I got the emails and what have you, I had some troll calling the Wendy's I used to work at, pretending to be my girlfriend, the girlfriend I don't have right now, because people think that me being single is funny. Ha 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 ha. So to me, that's no coincidence. They, you know what I'm saying? But they kept on emailing Wendy's International, and my manager said straight up that there's been too many emails, and Wendy's International has stepped in and said that I need to be fired. So, I'm fired because YouTube trolls wouldn't quit fucking with me. I might be down, but I'm not out of the count just yet. I was having kind of a shitty day, but then I got to go eat at Charlie T's Pizzeria for supper, so that was pretty tasty. They do a good job making pizza over there. And as I get more famous on YouTube, people get jealous of it, and they're jealous because I'm not afraid to be myself, you know what I'm saying? And because of that, they feel this urge to fuck with me because I'm not afraid to be myself. And the reason why they fuck with me because they don't know who they are as people. Okay, they can't figure themselves out. They haven't figured themselves out. And because they haven't figured themselves out, because they haven't identified who they are as people, they struggle with it, naturally. And then they see someone like me who's famous on YouTube and who's not afraid to be themselves, and it fucks with them. So in turn, they gotta fuck with me online. The last couple of weeks when I was getting super harassed by trolls just coming out of the woodwork, I was getting accounts taken down left and right. People using the internet to make fun of me, and I was getting their accounts taken down left and right. And I was feeling pretty good about myself. I'm like, yeah, sticking it to those stupid trolls, alright, you know what I'm saying? But then they're like, oh, what can we do to fuck this guy's life up? We can't fuck with him on the internet because he's too powerful there. Oh, I know. Let's fuck with him in the real world. So in short, those emails they sent to Wendy's International were basically a lie to get me fired. And it worked. So, congratulations, YouTube trolls. I no longer have a job at Wendy's. And the thing I don't understand, YouTube, is if you don't like my videos, then don't watch them. You know, why you gotta fuck with me in the real world? What did I ever do to you? You know? Now, karma is gonna bite these motherfuckers in the ass so goddamn hard right now, you don't even know. You don't even know. Excuse me. Now, when I was younger, I didn't think mentioning where I worked would fuck me like it did just now. Just today, as a matter of fact. And what's even more ironic is that today would have been my, and still is, you know, 4 years ago on this day, I was hired on at Wendy's. And my clock-in number was 4, but then 3 years later, they changed the clock-in system to where you had to punch in the last 4 digits of your social security, and once you did that, all you had to do was scan your thumbprint, and that would automatically clock you in and clock you out and shit like that. So I worked for that company for 4 years, and it probably would have been much, much, much longer, but, you know. And Wendy's International is a corporation, period. When they get multiple emails about one individual, they're not going to take too much time to look into it other than to say, get that person out of our company, you know. When Wendy's International gets a complaint saying that, oh, I talk shit on my coworkers and customers when I never did in the first place, you know, or that he does gross stuff on his channel. It's whatever, YouTube. You know, you really can't do anything about it, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not mad at my manager for firing me, because I understand that, you know, she had a job to do. And when someone higher up than she is saying, hey, get this guy out of the company, you know, whether or not she realizes that it's just trolls fucking with me on YouTube because they hate the fact that I'm not afraid to be myself. But if these YouTube trolls think that getting me fired from my job that I've had for 4 years is going to prevent me from making videos, they're wrong. If they think it's going to deter me from getting another job, they're wrong. Though in the future, be a bit more cautious. You know, I'll admit when I was younger on YouTube, I didn't have the knowledge that I have right now. And because of that, I made some rookie mistakes on YouTube. Now, if and when I get a job, I'll definitely mention that, hey, I got a job again, everything's golden groovy, you know. But I won't be telling you where I work, you know what I'm saying, just cause. And then last night, like I said, the pickup on my guitar broke, so I can't raise or lower it. Kind of sucks, but what are you going to do, you know? I want to give a shout out to Britton D. Thank you for the support. Your homie, Mr. Williams, asked for the shout out. Yeah. Now, the thing of it is, YouTube, you know, most people in my situation would have just quit YouTube, because when people fuck with you that hard to the point where you're losing your job because people hate what you do on YouTube. And here's the thing. You don't like what I do on YouTube? Then don't watch. How would you like it if I called and emailed your job and got you fired? Or if someone did that to you? You wouldn't like that, would you? No, I don't think you would, you know. And it's kind of tough to find a job in this town right now because of the election year and people getting laid off and shit. So, yeah. It's a super moist pipe tobacco that has a hard time staying lit. A lot of people on YouTube might see me fall, and people who have followed me since Gothic King Cobra 52 will tell you they've seen me go through a lot of shit. But I get back up and I keep trying, and that is, in all honesty, probably a lot of inspiration for a lot of people, you know. Well, just today, you know, once I got the news I was fired, I'm like, I gotta go for a walk, you know what I'm saying? So I went outside and walked around town for a bit to try to clear my head, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I seen this guy walking by on the sidewalk on crutches with a broken foot of some sort, you know. And I looked down at my own 2 feet, my legs perfectly unbroken. And I'm like, you know, it could be worse, you know. I've had my moments like that where I've struggled in life and it upset me. But then I saw somebody else who was going through a lot more shit than I was going through. And it made me appreciate the fact that it's not as bad as it could be, you know what I'm saying? But check this out, YouTube. I have a bottle of smeared off blueberry vodka. And then this is the thing of it. I'll smoke some more of this pipe tobacco here in a bit. I'm gonna set that down. Crack a bottle, let yourself wobble. Uh-oh. When you've worked for the same company for 4 years, when you've worked with the same people for 4 years, you know, they kind of become like a second family, you know what I'm saying? You know, if I ever had a bad day at work and I wanted to talk about it on YouTube, and if it involved any of my coworkers, I never named names, you know what I'm saying? But I've only used YouTube as a way to vent, you know, as a healthy outlet to express myself when I feel like, you know, shit's getting to me. So I've never had blueberry smeared off vodka before, but I'm about to try it for the first time. Ooh. Okay, I like the way that smells. It's got a very nice smell to it. Now, for the record, I am 25 years old right now. I'll be 26 on March 26, 2017. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe the YouTube trolls did me a favor. Maybe I'll be able to find a job where I'll get paid more, you know. But I was busting my ass for 4 years. It didn't matter how cold the weather was, YouTube. And if it took me 40 minutes to get to work, imagine what it would take me in the wintertime with no bike and no car and no money to ride the bus to work. So fuck it, I gotta get up super early so I can walk my autistic ass to work. And I'd be walking to work in Wyoming winter with fucking snow hitting me in the face, fucking 40 below with a 34 wind chill. I didn't care, okay? I didn't give a shit if I got frostbite or not. I'll be damned if I'll be late for work. Damn the weather, too, because I wouldn't let anything stop me from getting to work on time. And if I had a legitimate excuse as to why I'd be late, I made sure, that everything was good and squared away and I get to work as quickly as possible. But I was hardly ever late for work. Like once in a blue moon, you know what I'm saying? It rarely happened. I'm generally the kind of person that makes a habit of getting to work on time and then doing my job to the best of my abilities, making sure customers are always welcome back anytime. You know what I'm saying? And the only time I've ever complained about a customer is when she was really, really rude to me. And I didn't say anything negative about her. I just said I didn't like the way she treated me. And I left it at that, Cleaning tables, trying to make an honest living. Some older woman come in with these two little kids. One of them asked, "What's he doing?" And this old woman looked at him and said, "Oh, he's cleaning the tables. He does that for his job. That's his living. Sad, isn't it?" And I could have said, "You know what's sad is you're teaching your grandchildren to be snobs." But I didn't say that. I kept my mouth shut. I looked up at her after being what felt like a mental slap to the face. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like a giant mental slap to the face. I'm like... So I looked up at her and I smiled politely. I gave her the biggest grin I possibly could. Acted like her snobbery didn't faze me one bit. And when I gave her that big smile, she looked at me for a second, and then her expression looked kind of sad. Maybe she realized that, I don't know. But either way you shape it, she was definitely taken aback by my reaction. And when I was out of earshot, I basically said, "Hey, there are worse jobs out there, And I left it at that. I didn't let what that customer said offend me, When I came back home on YouTube, I'm like, "Oh, you're not going to believe what happened today." And the reason why I didn't let what that customer say to me truly get to me is because I've dealt with bigger assholes on YouTube. Case in point. Cheers, YouTube. Ooh. That's got a nice burn to it, but it's manageable without chase. Ooh. 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 Yeah. That'll wet your whiskers. So yeah, this is blueberry Smirnoff vodka. I tried a big old shot of it for the first time, and I would highly recommend this. This is really good stuff, but you must be 21 years of age or old enough to consume alcohol in your country or place of residence, or older. I do not condone underage drinking, even though that would make me a hypocrite, because guess what? When I was younger and underage, oh yeah, I drank. I can remember when I was in early high school, I downed my parents' entire bottle of Bacardi, and I went to a teen center dance drunk off my ass. And, normally when I went to school dances, I had the worst time asking girls to dance with me. But I went in there, cut loose on that alcohol. I just started dancing, doing my own thing. I didn't give a fuck what anybody else was doing. And that kind of courage to just go up in front of your classmates and do that kind of shit, that got girls dancing with me real quick. So to my younger fans, if you're having that same problem, I understand you feel like when you go to school dances, you know, you want to go there to hang out with friends, you know what I'm saying, to socialize and all that good shit. But if you have a hard time asking the opposite sex to dance, don't feel bad about it, because I did, you know. But that changed when I decided to just do my own thing, you know what I'm saying? And that got a lot of people to be like, oh, check out Saunders, And then I got into a fight and kicked someone's ass at the dance, and then I had to talk to a cop and totally got out of getting a ticket. It's fucking awesome. And I would have gotten away with it, but then I made the fatal mistake of mentioning Tom and Jerry's around Christmas that year. And, you know, my parents found the empty bottle, and they're like, Josh? I'm like, what? No, I have a lot of drinkers in my family history, so I come by it naturally. I love to get drunk every now and then, but I don't get too carried away with it, you know what I'm saying? Start off with the smell. It definitely has a very artificial blueberry scent. If you like blueberries in general, you definitely like this. With vodka, it does burn, but the burn on this is masked to perfection with that blueberry taste. But there's just enough burn there to where you can definitely feel it. And Smirnoff vodka is some pretty strong shit. I should fair warn you. But I am no stranger to drinking. Oh, no, 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 no. It's all downhill from your 21st birthday, let me tell you what, though. I'm gonna fetch my black coffee mug, because that's just how goth I am. Pour myself a sweet dat. No drink combination for this video, just thought I'd share my little vodka review and let y'all know what's going down in my life. I might be able to temporarily fix the guitar pickup to where it stays in place until I get a new one, but I'll fuck with that later. As a matter of fact, I'll pour myself just a little bit more, and then I want to stick this in the fridge for later to get all nice and ice cold. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for one sitting. Like half that coffee mug is full. That's just straight vodka. And, you know, the reason why YouTube bullies don't bother me is because I was bullied in elementary school and high school. I look at these pussies in the comment section and these assholes getting me fired from my job, and I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Into the fridge, my precious. Okay, let's smoke some more of this pipe tobacco, because this pipe tobacco is some good stuff. This cherry cream flake. You saw how moist that shit was. You gotta break it up and stick it into your plate. And some of that moisture breaks away, and eventually you're able to just smoke right through it. But you really gotta torch this tobacco to get it going. Fuck Elliot Rogers. I remember the day I purchased my double barrel shotgun, which is a load of fun to shoot, by the way. You go out to the range and just plink at shit. I bought that shotgun for $420, and I bought it on April 20th. Legally purchased it. My record came back clean. They're like, alright, here's your gun. I'm like, ever since I was a kid, I've always liked double-barrel side-by-side shotguns. And I've always wanted to legally own a 12-gauge, but then, of course, my parents are like, oh, we don't trust you with the gun. I'm like, well, if you enjoy owning your gun, you don't do anything stupid to get taken away. If you're having a bad day, play some guitar, drink some alcohol, and get over it. You know what I'm saying? And Elliot Rogers was a rich motherfucker, let me tell you. This dude driving around in fancy-ass cars, all gangster-like and shit, whatever, dude. The dude could have legitimately bought a hooker, fucked your brains out, and then that way he can't bitch because, oh, he can't get laid. Now, I'm all wanting a girlfriend, but do you think that's gonna happen if I don't have a job? No, it ain't gonna happen. So, yeah. Now, I've had that guitar since junior high, so it's a fairly old guitar. But if I take, like, the pickup and then on the guitar and hold it relatively close to the strings, but not too close, and then, like, totally super glue it up and then hold it until it dries, I was like, yeah, there we go. Now it's got a nice rich distortion to it. And just fucking replace the pickup when I can. But I don't want to fuck with it right now. I really don't. I want to fucking drink, smoke me pipe tobacco, and, you know, try to make the best of a shitty situation, I guess. I was scheduled to work Friday and Sunday, but if I've just been let go today, I don't think I'll be on the schedule then. You know, this is an opportunity for me to do a lot of awesome things. Like, I could get a job working with animals. Being as I'm autistic, and therefore not a very social person, which is odd considering I'm on YouTube, which is a very social website. The irony is quite delicious, actually. But being as I'm generally not a social person, and people have seen me with animals on YouTube, the video with that cockatoo on my shoulder, I bullshit you not. I never met that cockatoo in my life before, but I walk into that parrot pet store, and this cockatoo just straight up crawls onto my shoulder like, what's up? You know, and I'm like, dude, get the camera out and film this. Ah! Like, YouTube, look, I got a cockatoo on my shoulder. What is this? Now, I've seen this one video on YouTube of this cockatoo just going off on a motherfucker and just cussing left and right. Oh, that shit's funny. What, swearing birds? Come on, parrots that swear, that shit's funny as fuck. Don't even deny. Don't even deny. This is like the time I got my YouTube account deleted. The first one got deleted because I wouldn't behave myself. Yeah, the first YouTube account of mine got deleted because I wouldn't behave myself. The second one was created by some people who called themselves my fans, but it was a clever ruse. They waited for months till that channel that they made for me built up a shit ton of subscribers and a bunch of videos on it. And then because it was an account they made, they deleted it. And so I started over again on account number 3, which would be this one right here. It was Gothic King Cobra 52, and then it was just Gothic King Cobra, and then now it's KingCobraJFS. So yeah, I've been on YouTube for a number of years. And yeah. Now, I have my double barrel shotgun for home defense and target play, you know. like going out to the range and shooting at shit like empty cans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I must confess, YouTube, I am quite the shot with my shotgun. I've taken it out over the course of the summer a couple times when I could, and shot it a couple times. You know, it's had a couple hundred rounds or so shot through it, and shoots just fine. I need to get some gun oil to clean it though. And oh yeah, I definitely stand behind Stoker Coach guns. They are excellent. You know, people can spend like $1,000 on a double barrel shotgun just for the fancy automatic ejectors and the hunting scenes engraved on the side of it. And yeah, if you got the money for it and you want to do something like that, that's your life, bro. But I got a home defense weapon and something to play around with when I can for $420. You really can't beat that. And I keep it empty unless I have to use it. That's just gun safety 101. And the nice thing about double barrels is they're so easy to check for safety. I can hear the music in my head. It's wonderful. Music has been my defense against all the bullshit in life, you know. But then I got old enough to drink, and it was music and alcohol. And when I talked to my manager earlier today about getting fired, I tried to explain to her that these YouTube trolls were harassing me and they're trying to get me fired. She's like, I'm sorry, but it came from corporate, so yeah, I have no choice, you know. I'm like, alright, I understand. Thanks for the 4 years. Now, here's the thing, YouTube. I did promise the Wendy's T-Rex Burger Challenge. And I will do that eventually, but not right now, obviously. But, you know, after I do the Wendy's T-Rex Burger Challenge for YouTube, I might just swear off Wendy's fast food for a good minute because this is some bullshit. You know, one of my other managers watches my videos, and she can even tell you, no, you know, he doesn't complain about, he doesn't insult customers on his channel. He doesn't talk shit about his coworkers. You know, it's whatever. It's whatever, YouTube. It's just how I am, you know. I fall, I get back up. I get knocked the fuck down, I get the fuck back up. Ooh, Nelly. Yep. That, I paid like $11.25 plus tax for that entire bottle. That's a pretty good deal. And they had a whole bunch of flavors. They had cherry, they had peach, which both of those sounded pretty good, but I'm looking at that blueberry one, I'm like, you know, blueberry alcohol is delicious. I gotta give that a shot. So I ended up going with that. And I bought a brand new green lighter because my black one had died on me. Today, as a matter of fact. Bought a pack of smokes and I'm like, and then I think to myself, how would AC/DC put it? It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Precisely, YouTube. Precisely. of course, I'm trying to think here. And I'm thinking, you know what? Don't super glue anything on your guitar. Just fucking play the guitar as is until you get the pickup fixed on it. Because I don't think I want super glue on that thing. I took those 3 stickers underneath the string and put them on top of each other in the middle. I think it looks a lot better. But Wendy's does know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to food and shit, you know what I'm saying? That 4 for $4 deal is pretty good. So yeah, even after I get fired from Wendy's, I'm still talking good about them, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I am. Like, I'm not the kind of person to hold grudges over something stupid like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't get much more screwed up than that. That really doesn't. You know, I do drink reviews, drink combos, cooking videos, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when I'm in that YouTube video mode, you know, I don't take time to clean my spatula or anything like that. And I figured, I'm the one eating it, why the fuck does it matter, you know? But then someone sees how dirty my spatula is on a cooking video, and they're like, ew, that's gross. But here's the thing, if this was in a restaurant, trust and believe my spatula would be clean 24/7, you don't even know. And, you know, I'm not that bad of a cook, you know what I'm saying? As sure as I start getting better at guitar, it has to break on me. So I'll just leave the super glue out of it and then fucking pay to get the pickup fixed. I'll be like, if you can salvage this one, fix it. If you can't, replace it. Please and thank you. You know, there's plenty of guitar shops here in town that could fix that. No problem. That's money I don't have right now. Life's a bitch. You know, I don't complain too much about my shortcomings because it could be worse. Because someone else might chime in, oh, you don't even know. That's just the thing about life, man. Everyone's got a story to tell. Everyone's got an opinion. Oh, Nelly. A couple shots of that shit. That'll definitely get the job done nicely. And this kind of shit makes someone suicidal, but me, I'm like, fuck suicide, man. There was this podcast. They were talking about teen suicide in the UK. And they had Danny Filth, the lead singer of Cradle of Filth, on the podcast talking about it. And the dude that was doing the podcast was like, do you think music has an influence on suicide and or murder, you know? And Danny Phillips was like, oh no, that's bollocks, you know? And then in that same interview, the podcast announcer was like, well, what would you tell somebody if they were going to commit suicide? And Danny Phillips said, well, you shouldn't do it. You'll never know what you'll miss out on in life. And, yeah, you know, that's, every time I think about suicide, that's the first thing I think about, you know. Musical idol or not, he's right, you know what I'm saying? Like, life's gonna get pretty shitty before it gets better, you know what I'm saying? And the important thing to remember is that I have a legit following of fans. I got off work yesterday, and this younger kid followed me out, and he goes, is that your bike on the chopper? I'm like, oh yeah, that's mine. And he goes, dude, that's a bad bike, man. That thing is sweet. I'm like, thanks, you know. And he said, oh yeah, I watch you on YouTube. I subscribe to your channel. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, man. That's what's up. Thanks for the support, you know. We shook hands, and he's like, yeah. You know, he seemed like he was really eager to meet me and shit, you know, and, you know, that's gonna happen when you start getting 4,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. Let that pipe cool off a bit. I don't want it getting too hot. Smoke one of these, Pall Mall Red 100. I also got a pack of Marlboro Smooths. These are pretty good. Marlboro Smooths came out when I was still in high school and barely old enough to smoke. I tried them. I'm like, damn. But Pall Mall Red 100s are good. They burn slow. Yeah, this is the new lighter I got. It's a bright lime green. And I get pipe ash all over my fucking fingers and shit. People are gonna be like, oh, that's gross. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's gross. Whatever, man. I'm thinking I might grow the mustache back. Yeah. Because Tony from Black Sabbath can rock a mustache, so why can't I? No, I'm not bullshitting you when I say the pick. I mean, not the pick, but yeah, the pickup on my guitar is fucked up. It's stuck at the bottom right here. I'd have to replace it for me to be able to rise it again. And just avoiding super glue would probably be my best interest because I don't want to fuck up something on the inside of it. So ask yourself, I wonder how it sounds with it all fucked up on the pickup. That's a good question. Let's find out. definitely hear it's got a much more clean sound, but you can still hear the distortion a little bit. It'll have to do until I get the pickup fully restored. And right now I can tell you it'd be a lot cheaper to get the pickup on my guitar fixed than it would be to buy a new one. So, you know, this is what it looks like. I took all three of those stickers and put them on top of each other. It looks a bit cleaner. You got that awesome sticker right there. It's Organic Solutions of the Desert. I'm assuming that came from a medical marijuana dispensary and they were handing out stickers. That's pretty sweet. Fuck around with the amp a little bit. Then again, fucking weak. I can't even get it to stay up. Me attempting to learn Back in Black by AC/DC. Even if the pickup isn't all the way up, it's still playable. much playable, just gonna make do with the pickup being way the fuck down there. Oh damn, look at them thunder clouds brewing up in that there sky. Almighty rain coming down upon us all. Thunder booming like the cannons of hell. Lightning striking like a cobra swift through the night. Almighty rain coming down upon us all. Cleansing Mother Earth of all the sorrow. Thunder booming like the Oops. God damn it. Well, ain't that just a kicker? I stepped on the bloody amp cord and I pulled it out of the jack. Well then. I gave it a shake, and the fucking thing just pops up, and it's much closer to the strings. It'll be nice when that pickup gets fixed, but at least it's playable. Barely playable. Enough of that bloody nonsense. Those truly show that it is playable, but just barely. Rubbish. But pickups are relatively easy to replace, so... It's a sweet guitar, and I'm definitely trying to get better at playing. You know, and I tried to dare demonstrate it on YouTube, and people are gonna attack me in my work for it. It's rubbish. Oi. That blueberry's got a nice kick to it, huh? Just thought I'd update you all on my status while I get a wee bit tipsy on this blueberry. Come on, one loud thunderstrike for you two. Wouldn't that be shit, though? People have asked me on Facebook, we want a tutorial on how to conjure thunderstorms. Conjuring thunderstorms is a bit advanced. You'd start off with something basic like the wind before you'd move on to thunderstorms. The first thing to tell you on that. And the second thing is some of you are going to be a bit more gifted with magic than others. Some of you, like myself, I'm very adept to it. I am sensitive to the spirit world and what have you. Very sensitive to the spirit world. And yet, life goes on YouTube. people see my videos on YouTube where I'm just naturally gifted with animals, and it's like, dude, I could get a job at a pet store or a humane society or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I can make the meanest pit bull on the block become friends with me. That's no lie. That's no fucking lie. These haters claim to hate me, yet they go to such extents to ruin my life. Otherwise, they wouldn't care. You know, they'd be like anybody else. Oh, I don't like his content, so I'm not going to watch it. That's simple. You know, I feel sorry for these trolls that try to ruin my life because their whole life is in front of them. And they're going to waste it obsessing over me. And that right there is why I'm famous on YouTube, to an extent at least. I don't let my Asperger's define me. I am myself. And that bugs the shit out of some people. It drives them insane. But I have managed to conjure thunderstorms on YouTube before. I've caught it on camera a couple of times, and it's pretty fucking sick. You know, and on the way out after eating at Charlie T's Pizza, I stopped to hold the door for a bunch of people. One of them might have been a World War II veteran, and he thanked me for holding the door, and I returned with a thank you. I seen the veteran's hat, and I'm like, that's what's up. You know, I cast a circle of protection for the people fighting ISIS, and then a couple of days ago, ISIS lost a huge amount of territory. And this old woman was celebrating by smoking a cigarette. Any town that ISIS captures, they say you cannot smoke tobacco. It's bad for you. And this old woman who lived in this Middle Eastern town that was taken over by ISIS wasn't allowed to smoke, and then a bunch of people came together and got them out of that territory, and that territory was very vital to ISIS, you know what I'm saying? And you see a picture of this old woman just smoking a cigarette to celebrate, and it's just the most awesomest picture in the world. You know what they should do, though? Is they should make paper shooting targets with mass shooters' faces on it. And then 50% of the proceeds from those paper targets go to help families who've been affected by mass shootings. It's brilliant. A bunch of people who love to shoot guns for fun and sport can shoot at Elliot Rodgers' face and then feel good about doing it because 50% of the money made off of destroying that fucker's face on a paper target goes towards helping families who've been affected by it. Mass shootings and shit. Yeah. I hate mass shootings because, one, innocent Americans are losing their lives, innocent people in general, you know what I'm saying? And two, guns get a bad name from mass shootings. People want to sit there and say AR-15s are evil, but no one says they're evil when our military is using them to defend our freedom. Now, if the people who had pulled those mass shootings had used any other gun besides an AR-15, I guarantee you that gun would have been like, oh, that's the evil, blah, blah, blah. You know, society would have been like, oh, that's the evil one of choice, blah, 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 blah. But because they happened to use an AR-15, all of a sudden the AR-15 is the evil gun, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's not the gun that's evil, it's the person who uses it. So today was kind of rotten, but then it progressively got better. And sometimes YouTube, life is going to throw you a curveball, and not a whole lot you can do about it.